to this week's weekly vlog. I seem to have misplaced my tripod, so you have to just put up with me with this weird angle. If you're new, you're very, very welcome. I do normally have a tripod. I just don't know what I've done with it. And if you're an OG, a returning viewer, hi guys, hope you're all well. I hope everybody is well. Anyway, you would have seen a little bit of footage. Lawrence and I took a drive. We had a cart full of things to take to the local rubbish dump, the tip. And Lawrence has been super busy. He's emptied a load of cupboards, thrown a load of stuff out, moved them around, reassembled things and built the bed. So the spare room is slowly taking shape. Still not bought a mattress. We was hoping to do it this afternoon, but I don't know, we're feeling a bit lazy now. It's the weirdest weather. I think you might have seen some footage. I've just checked the rain radar. There's no rain forecasted. I've got 2 full loads of washing hanging out. And I just can't believe it's not expecting to rain. Very, very odd. No plans for the rest of the day. I think we're both knackered. I keep thinking I can hear raindrops on the skylight. It's very strange. Anyway, no plans. I don't know if we might pop out later, I'm not sure. And then tomorrow there's, I don't know, hockey or something to watch. A lot of the Netherlands are very excited. It's the Formula 1 this weekend in Zandvoort. So if you've been around for a while and you sometimes go to the beach for the day, that's in that area. Oh, there's also people looking out their windows behind me. It's very strange. I'm sorry. I'm a bit distracted. But yeah, for the rest, in the afternoon, late or early evening, we're going over to friends for a barbecue, but I think the weather's going to be like this. Anyway, not to worry. Right, we've started the vlog. Let's see what the week brings, and I'll waffle again a bit more later. Good morning. Say hello, Lawrence.
Hello.
We're on the way to Macro. I think I mentioned yesterday Lawrence put the bed up and we've measured it and we think it's a king size, don't we? It's 180 width centimetres. It's the same size as our bed. So he's put it up against the wall adjoining our bedroom, which is what the plan was, and there's not much room to walk around it. They're not particularly small rooms, but it's slightly oblong. I thought they were more square, the rooms, but they're rectangle, aren't they? Hey?
Yeah, I don't know.
And the plan always was that our bed would go against that wall as well. And we were hoping to build fitted wardrobes in both of the bedrooms against the party wall, the neighbour wall. But in light of that, that's not going to happen now. So we'll have to shift the bed around to the same direction that our bed's in. It's fine. We need to discuss, you know, wardrobes and stuff, but probably next year now. We won't be doing that. So yeah, we're on the way to the Macro to have a look at the mattresses. I'm hoping my Macro card is still valid because I've not used it for years. We'll see. And after that we're going to go and do the groceries, the big shop, because yet again I was late placing the order and I couldn't get a delivery slot, so it's just easier if we pop to the shop on the way back from Macro. And then this afternoon we're going over to Anya's, Anya is Antoinette's sister, for a barbecue, but the weather forecast is rubbish. So anyway, if I can film something in Macro, I will, and if not, I'll catch up with you in a while. morning. I'm waiting for the noisy kettle. Shouldn't take long. It's the second boil because Lawrence had a coffee before he left for work. My gosh, my house is a mess. I've not done any cleaning this weekend, so I've got hair in my ear. And I've just discovered some chocolate that's sat in the sun from IKEA. So yes, yesterday, I think last time I spoke to you, I was in the car park at the Macro. So we had a look around and they hardly had any mattresses. I think they had like a couple of single ones, but yeah, we couldn't really look at anything, never mind buy something. Oh, something sticky up here. So we had like a brunch, if you like. I had a really nice croissant. Had a walk around, discovered, you know, we wasn't going to be buying a mattress from the Macro today or yesterday. So I said to Lawrence, why don't we just hop in the car, because we were kind of in the same, you know, a close area of Amsterdam. So we headed on over to IKEA and had a look in the mattresses there. Still wasn't convinced. So I went online whilst I was in the Macro, and indeed all the mattresses that were in my mind I could have chosen from in the Macro, they're all online. So anyway, whilst I was in the Macro, whilst I was in IKEA, I was comparing Macro with the mattresses, and actually the Macro was like way cheaper. And if you compared like the ranges, like the budget, middle, top, so there was nothing in them in terms of spec, but Macro was like, I mean, a few hundred cheaper. Anyway, it's a wholesaler, so that's probably why. But even with the VAT on top. Anyway, so I found the mattress. So right, I'm going to go and I'll look online when we get home. So we had a walk around the IKEA. I bought, the bed is indeed king size, so I bought a new duvet for that because we haven't got a king size duvet. Some sheets, a new lampshade because the one that's in there is from when the children used to sleep in that room. It's very babyish. And that was it. And then we headed straight to the Albertheim, did the big shop. Hey Dax. He's had his breakfast, but so what's he after? What's wrong? He's got no dry food. Sorry, this blowout. It's really weird weather again. Anyway, so we did the big shop. Shall I move you? Hold on. I don't know if that's any better. Please don't look at the mess behind me. I'm going to pour my coffee. What was I saying? So we did the big shop. Then we came back and Anya, the house we were going to, said come around 4-ish. So there was I think it was the European Hockey World Championships was on the final, and it was England v the Netherlands. So Lawrence really wanted to watch that. Anyway, we had torrential rain. Also the Grand Prix, the Formula One was in Zandvoort. I think I mentioned that. Also torrential rain. Apparently they didn't have, none of the drivers had the right tyres on. I mean, surely you can check the weather forecast. So we had to sit down, chilled out, and the hockey still hadn't started. So we said, right, let's just head on out. So we went over to Anya's and Peter's, and it was really fun. I didn't film anything because, yeah, I was there for a family event kind of thing. And indeed, it was just family, but they're kind of like my family, so we tend to get invited to some family stuff now and again. We've been friends with them. Well, Lawrence has been friends with them since he moved to the Netherlands, and it's just, we've kind of, you know, we've had babies together and all the rest of it, so I don't need to go on. Anyway, it was really fun. Peter and his husband is restoring. He's got 2 old jukeboxes. One of them, the Wurlitzer, works. It's stunning. I wish I'd have taken a photo of it now or filmed it, but it was just so, you know, we were just busy in the moment. And but so we were playing all old music like Elvis and the Hollies, and it was really fun. And the food was amazing. You know, they just took really good care of us, so that was really, really fun. And then I think Lawrence and I, we got home about 10-ish, yeah. And then just stayed up for a bit, and then I think I was in bed by 11, tired. Anyway, Lawrence has gone to work today. I'm working from home. Joshua starts college on Wednesday. William should be this week Oh, clearly not today because he's not up. So yeah, it looks like this is the week that everything starts getting back to normal, whatever normal is. What else? Oh yes, a couple of things. Thank you for all the lovely comments about last week's vlog, which for me is yesterday, because I was talking about the menopause. And if you haven't seen it, at least go back and read the comments, because you know, you guys, you know, I love it that you share in the comments, because, you know, it's not just me reading the comments, you all read each other's, and it's just nice to know that we're not alone, you know. And if you're just beginning with it, at least, you know, it opens up a conversation. If you're in the middle of it, at least, you know, we can try and offer her a bit of support. And if you're coming through the end of it, or it's over the end, at least, you know, some wise words of wisdom to offer all of us. So thank you. I was really, the comments were funny, but also, you know, just really insightful and supportive. So thank you for that. And then the other thing I'm going to mention, she'll laugh in a minute when I say, thank you for all my pumpkin, for all your pumpkin comments on my beautiful pumpkin that I purchased from TK Maxx. Not the weekend gone, the weekend before. Oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with it. And some of you were also so pleased with it because Maureen, lovely Maureen, many of you, if you do read the comments, Maureen always writes an essay. They're her words, not mine. But Maureen was a woman on the mission, and she emailed me at the weekend. She managed to get one of the Cinderella pumpkins. So I'm so happy for you, Maureen. It really made me laugh. Oh, if there's one thing I could enable you on, it was buying a gorgeous pumpkin. So let me know if you went looking around in TK or TJ Maxx and saw the pumpkin. I'm really pleased with mine. What else? I haven't really done any crafting. I've started, sorry, Knitty Talk. I've started the back of the Everyday Eyelet cardigan. That's going really well, although that will take me longer because it's the back panel. I have to sew up the two halves of the Hexie, the Granny's Hexie cardigan I'm doing, because both sides are done now. And I'm actually wondering if I think I'll try and film a podcast this week if I've got time. It's going to be a busy week again. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do that. So far, we're supposed to be walking this evening. I don't know what the weather forecast, we'll have to check it. Oh, that was the other thing. Guess what? The hire car company have finally given me the deposit back. The 1,700 funds have been given back to the credit card company. So I'm like, phew. So now I can, because I want to book, I want to amend my booking when I go to Yarndale. I want to book a big suitcase in, not a carry-on. And then I also want to get a car. So I've got, mobile when I'm there. I don't think I'll be using that company again. Anyway, at least I can shop around now, because they'd literally maxed out my credit card, because, you know, I also had the flights to the UK. I had other things on the credit card, not just, you know, what they took from the funds. So, hurrah. I checked this morning and I was like, finally, it was dead on 28 days that they gave me the money back. And yeah, isn't that terrible? And I'm pretty sure, is it Hertz? I thought it was Hertz. I read. I'm going to research it. They only hold, was it £700 on your credit card, I think? Anyway, I'm going to shop around this week. I need to take the time to do that. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to put some milk in my coffee. Sit down. I've got 10 minutes just to relax on the sofa. Dexter's at the back door, eyeing me up. And again, please excuse the mess. And I'll catch you later. Good morning. On the way to work, as usual. On a Tuesday. I go in on a Tuesday, like, I don't know, at least 3 times out of 4. Well, it's probably more or less every Tuesday, thinking about it. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going off on a tangent. So yes, I'm on the way to work. I went for a walk last night with Michelle. It was such a lovely evening, and we took a kind of different, we walked in the same area but a different route, and now we bumped into Ali and Andy walking little Obi, little scamp he is. So that was nice. I didn't realise they've got a dog field there in the area. It's lovely. And there's also, used to be like a kids nightclub for years. You know, like when the kids are between like 16 and 18 and they can't really go out, but they wanna go out. So as we walked past that area, and it used to be very secluded, a lot of trees, and it's all opened up now, and you know, there's like a lake there and flower beds. It's beautiful. But so this club is now like a cafe. There's a really nice little terrace at the front. There was still people sat there, and so we went in, not for a drink because we were, you know, we were in our stride. But Michelle said, "Oh, let's go and take a look." And it seems to be that, I don't know, it's like the local darts club. It's not, it's a public cafe, but they've got 2 pool tables and loads of dartboards. I took some footage to show Lawrence, so maybe I've inserted that at the beginning or when I finish waffling. But I said to Michelle, like, Lawrence and I love pool. Like, if we had the room, we would have a pool table. Lawrence likes darts. I don't mind darts, you know, for a bit of fun, but I'm not very good at it. Michelle says she's useless at both pool and darts, but her hubby likes it. I said, oh, we should just go in one evening, you know, like a midweek, go out on a school night, shoot a bit of pool. I think it'd be quite fun, that. And it wasn't very busy. There was clearly a gathering going on, but nobody was actually, you know, playing pool or playing darts when we got there. So anyway, we had a lovely walk. Said to Alison, oh, we need to keep an eye on the website for our dance class, because the lady said it was starting in September. Actually, I must check. I must remember to check that, because maybe it starts this week. Although technically the schools are only going back properly next week, so we'll see. But I was telling Michelle about our dance class the other week, and she and I was joking, you know, we've been told that Alison and I could go to level 2. I mean, honestly, if you've seen us dance, you would laugh your head off. But you know, we're quite pleased with ourselves. And Michelle had checked on the website, and indeed, the Thursday night slot that we were going to is now been relabeled level 2. Oh, it's so funny. So yes, hopefully we're walking on Mondays, dancing on Thursdays. I must say though, actually when I got home, but this morning as well, my ankles are so sore. I'm a bit worried because I've mentioned this before, I've got osteoarthritis, and it's not severe, it's just the doctor said it's kind of early onset. This was about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago I was diagnosed with it. And I've said this, you know, it's manageable. Obviously losing weight would help a lot, but I'm starting to get worried. It's been playing on my mind for about a year now, but I am really starting to get worried that it might be turning into rheumatoid, which the doctor did say could happen. And I do have a history of it in the family. So I'm a little bit loath to sort of explore that yet though. But the ankle pain, sorry, I'm going through the park and the grooves. I say this every time, but if you're new, you're probably wondering what's going on. There's the council have put grooves at the side of the road to indicate it's for speed, but also because it is indeed a forest, that the sides are soft. Because if you go in the side, you won't get out. You'll have to wait. You'll have to call somebody. So that's what you might hear in the background. Anyway, waffle. So yeah, I'm a little bit sort of reluctant to put another kind of, you know, medical investigation on top of, you know, dealing with the menopause, and I'm only just sort of feeling okay with my neck. I mean, I've still got issues with it, but I think, you know, I'm not numb and I don't have tingling or pain in my arm anymore. So either the hernias have rectified themselves, or they're just, you know, not as bad as they was. Anyway, the inflammation. Gosh, this blowout. It's because it goes. The camera's picking up with the tree canopy. It goes like sun dark. The camera's trying to keep up with it. Anyway, I don't know what it's called, the technical term. So yes. So tomorrow's my short day. and I think I'm just going to do I'm going to sew the bags. I've still not sewn those bags that I cut out on Friday. I've just not had the time, and I don't feel like doing it at night time. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Lawrence and I, we're watching. I always get the name mixed up. I want to say Sanctuary, but it's not. It's Supernatural. I used to watch Supernatural years ago. I think I watched it. I've got a deja vu. I've told you this. I used to watch it, and I think I got to about season 3, and then I don't know if I just couldn't stream it anymore or something. So anyway, I said to Lawrence, should we start watching it? Because I think there's like 11 seasons. So yeah, we've started watching it. We're almost at the end of season 1. Some of it's familiar. Like there was one of the episodes that we watched, and I was like, oh yeah, I do recall this. And then the other thing, I didn't realise, I've been keeping my beady eye on it. I didn't know that there was a season 7 out for Outlander. Is it out? Yeah, Outlander already. And we can't get it on our streaming package for Netflix. We haven't got it. We've only got season 6. So yeah, Anya and Antoinette were talking about it at the weekend. Apparently we can stream it through in the Netherlands Ziggo, but we don't have Ziggo. I don't even know who our streaming service is. You know, your local cable kind of thing. But yeah, I thought it had finished. Thought it had gone quiet. It'll come on Netflix at some point. But anyway, I feel like I've been cheated. What else? No, nothing else interesting. I've almost finished. Do you remember that rocking horse? Almost finished painting it. Just need to put the eyes on it, and then I bought some little bells. I might sew like reins. I might like make little reins for it and put bells on it. I'm still on the fence about that, but I must say I'm so pleased with it. It's turned out really well. So yeah, when I do a podcast, I'll show you that. I've still not played with my resin kit. Not had time. And that's it. Right, the traffic is really bad, so I'm going to stop waffling now. I need to keep an eye because they like to tailgate over here and weave in and out. So, and I'm at a really, really busy intersection. No, this truck wants to pull out. No, not in front of me. Oh, yeah, you have to wait. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm going. I'll see you in a while. Good morning. It's pouring down. I mean, it was bucketing it down. It's just stopping now. Sorry, well, not stopping, it's easing off. I'm looking at the skylight, which is there. I think you would have seen a clip of the spare room. Oh my gosh, I just opened the door and I'm overwhelmed with it. We've still not ordered the mattress. I need to do that. I need to, because I sent the link to Lawrence because I wanted him to look at it to see what he thought. And last night I got home from work. I think it was about like 6:30ish, something like that. I think. I'm trying to think. Lawrence had made curry for dinner, so that was nice. Didn't have to make any dinner. And then we literally sat on the sofa, vegetated, and we watched. I keep forgetting the name of it. I think I said it in the car yesterday. Supernatural. Oh my gosh. So we're almost at the end of season 1. And that was our night. And I knitted. So today I'm working from home, obviously. Thought I'd show you these. I bought them the other week. Disclaimer, I don't really like tea, and for sure I won't drink like English tea, you know, the black tea with milk in it. Look, no, I really don't like it. But sometimes I sort of force myself to drink, you know, like herbal or fruity tea. But I'm trying to also cut down on my coffee intake, because you probably noticed I do drink a lot of coffee. And I always drink coffee at night, like late at night. And it doesn't stop me sleeping, but I realise it's not good for you. So I bought some tea the other day because I had some in my stash. They were, I think one was a pucker tea, I think the sleep one. And anyway, so when I was in the supermarket the weekend, I bought myself some tea and I thought I'd share them with you. So they're both Clipper. I bought this when I used to go to yoga, which was, I don't know, I think before I started the channel, or when I just started the channel, I used to go to healing yoga because I was, you know, in this burnout kind of thing, and I was trying everything to help me. Anyway, the yoga, she closed the studio, and I only went for, I don't know, about 2 or 3 months, I think I went for. Anyway, so the yoga teacher used to have this Clipper tea, and she never asked. She just used to pour us all a cup of tea at the end of the session in silence, because we were all meditating. And I asked her one day, she told me what it was, and it's this Clipper Happy Mondays, a little weekday whoosh, and it's got organic lemon, ginger and black pepper infusion. And actually it's I find it really relaxing to drink it. It is, as herbal teas go, this is palatable for me. So I had a couple of these left, tea bags left, so I bought some more. They smell so nice. And then I mixed one of them with the pucker sleep one, and it was really nice. I let mine soak for ages. So when I was in the supermarket, I bought the Happy Mondays one. Also, because I'm from Manchester, reference, if anyone gets it, Happy Mondays. Yes, I saw them loads of times, and yes, I still love them. And then I've bought this Snore and Peace. This is organic chamomile, lemon balm and lavender infusion. So I've not opened them yet. I'm going to give them, it smells lovely. You smell the lavender in them. I don't know, I quite like mixing different sort of blends together. They do smell nice together. When I was in the office yesterday, I had, was it a Pickwick? I forget now. They had some tea bags. They always have nice tea bags in the office. And I mixed Moroccan mint tea with mango, and it was really nice. So, you know, I'm trying to slowly push myself in that direction. And what I find is, if I give them a sniff and I like the smells together, I think if I like the smells, I think I should like the taste. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. For sure, this one's lovely. And I remember at yoga, I always used to look forward to her giving me a cup of this. And if she didn't have it, I was like, oh, have you not got the tea? Anyway, I've made a coffee in a Christmas mug, because Christmas cups, Christmas cups are not just for Christmas, they're for life in my house. So yeah, it's pouring down. I was shrieking up the stairs because the boys sleep in the attic. So I'm on the ground floor. Lawrence and I on the first floor, and the boys are both in the attic. They've got a bedroom each up there. So I was busy shrieking up the stairs, shouting Joshua, you know, are you up, are you up? Because a hurricane could hit William and he wouldn't wake up, so I wasn't worried about that. Because Lawrence had left for work. Anyway, I called Lawrence. There's a problem with my dawn@dawnsdays.com email address. I can't get into it. And Lawrence is the one who's in charge of our all our webmail servers. And so I messaged him last night when I got in bed, because he was out walking the dog, and I knew by the time he got back I'd be like flat out. So I called Lawrence and I said, did Joshua get up and go to college? She said, yeah, he's with me now because it's raining. He's going to drop him off at, I don't know, a bus stop somewhere. So I was like, okay, he's made it. First day under his belt. And Lawrence said he saw my message. He's going to have a look today. It's really strange. I hope it's not been hacked or something, because there's a lot of stuff in that email address. also chat with some of you guys in that email address. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. So yeah, I've got 15 minutes before I need to log on. I don't need to log on, but that's the time I set for myself. So I'm just going to sit on the sofa and catch up with the news. We've got English satellite at home. And I like to watch, what is it? The one with Kate Garraway. This Morning? No, that's the daytime TV. Good Morning Britain, is it? I don't know. But I like watching that. I don't like watching the BBC feed in the morning. I always find it's a bit like, no, it's a bit dreary. It's not dreary, it's just, it's sombre, you know, in the morning. Whereas the ITV one, it's a bit more peppy, and sometimes they do, you know, like a bit of gossip and pop culture, and I feel like I can handle that in the morning. But yeah, it's all about what happened in the UK. If you've been affected, let me know. If you don't know, they closed, I think 2 days ago, the whole of the UK airspace closed down. There was an issue with the air traffic control system, apparently. They've said now it's not a hack. But yeah, it's impacted the Netherlands, you know, people in work, you know, were affected. They know people whose flights were affected. And it's like, well, yeah, of course, nothing could leave the UK, but if your planes were already out or coming into the UK, nobody could fly. Gosh, what a nightmare. An old school friend of mine, him and his wife was stuck, I forget where now, was it Montenegro? Oh, they were stuck somewhere, but apparently, I read on his Facebook that they flew with Jet2 and they took fantastic care of them. They put them up in a lovely hotel, fed them. When they managed to get back on a plane, you know, they gave them drinks, free drinks and everything. It's like, bravo, Jet2, because these budget airlines often get a very bad rap, don't they? And often it rightly so, but yes, I've flown with Jet2 a few times, and to be honest with you, always found them like their better end of the budget airline. Anyway, I've gone into full on waffle mode. And sit down, drink my coffee, see what the day brings. It's my short day today. However, if it stays like this, I don't need to go out. I was planning to pop out, but I don't actually need to. I do need to sew project bags. So I think that's what I'll do this afternoon. Right. Anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to tell you all about it. See you in a while. Good morning. I hope you can see me. I think the camera's a bit wonky. I've just got in the car and Lawrence has moved the camera mount, so it's potluck what we get. I can't really move it anywhere. Oh, anyway, I'm trying to see if my eye's still red. Oh my gosh, I went to bed last night and I could feel I had something in my eye, and I could not see it. And then this morning my eye was bright red. I think it's doing a lot better. I can't remember when I last did a chat. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. Well, anyway, I worked from home yesterday, and which I'm glad I did because I got so much done. But it was really weird. In the afternoon, couldn't access my company's internet. My internet at home was working, but I couldn't. Anyway, sure enough, there was a message went out that it was down. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit inconvenient, but I could still work. And then I was just before I finished work, I was like, I couldn't get on the internet full stop, and I was trying everything. Anyway, Lawrence was at home, so I asked him, I said, yeah, the whole of our village lost internet, and it was down for a good while. I think it was gone 6 when it came back up online. And then Lawrence was working till, I don't know, almost midnight, because they had some kind of technical crisis with his job. I was like, oh my gosh, we're under a cyber attack. And you could almost hear Lawrence's eyes rolling at me. I don't know, you never know these days, do you? Anyway, we're all back and running today, but obviously I'm not at home. I'm on the way to Amstelveen. It's market day, although I don't need anything. I need to pick up a few things from the shops. But I'm going to meet Linda because I've not seen her for ages, and we're going to have a coffee. I think we're meeting at the cafe at the library, which is quite nice. So I'm running a few minutes late, but should be okay. I think the traffic will be fine. And then think Linda says she needs to be home by 12 to walk the doggies. But that suits me fine because I'm meeting up with Natalie and Bernadette for lunch. If you remember, Natalie and Bernadette were two of the ladies that I went to Marrakesh with. So Natalie asked me if I wanted to go for a walk with them, and I said, well, no, because I've already arranged to meet Linda. And then she said, well, we're going to have lunch, do you fancy it? Anyway, we were going to go to Het Townhouse, which is that really nice one, that little cafe on the water in the centre of our village, but she said they were fully booked. So she's actually booked a little restaurant, like a cafe, so they call it a lunchroom, nearer to my house. So, and it's actually on the way home from Amsterdam. So I was like, well, that's a win-win for me. So yeah, that'll be nice. I've not been to this cafe for ages either. Well, it must be a couple of years ago now. And I do know they do nice foods and like sandwiches and burgers and stuff. But the owner is lovely. He's also, I think, oh, I forget the name of the restaurant now, but it's attached to his printing business. I think is it called Het Drukkerij, which is basically the printer. So he's got like old print press and stuff out, so you can see, and yeah, it's lovely. I think he just diversified. We know, I mean, we're not friends, we're friendly with him, but he made, it's traditional in the Netherlands, not in the UK, because I was like, what, I have to do this as well? That when your child is born, you send out birth cards, which I think is lovely, and it's really nice fun to, you know, design them and plan them. And so he did both Joshua and William's birth cards, and gosh, they're not cheap. But like my mum's still got hers, I've still got birth cards that friends have sent us, so it's just really lovely tradition. So anyway, that's where we're going for lunch. And then for the rest of the day, I've got no plans. I really wanted to try and find some time to do a podcast, but I've just been so busy, and also I've been busy making stuff. What I've been doing the last few days is trying to get most of that. I'm going to talk wool now. If you're not interested, fast forward. But I'm trying to get this granny hexy cardigan finished, and I've stitched the body up. And then I had a little experimentation with the ribbing around the bottom, and I frogged it and decided no, I wanted to do a knitted rib, which actually looks way better. So I want to get that finished. I don't think it'll be finished in time to film a podcast, so it's fine. If I do film one, at least over the weekend, I'll show the progress. If podcasting is your thing. Lawrence is out this evening. He's meeting a friend for dinner. I think both the boys are home. So I just said to Lawrence, well, I might just order in. Lawrence isn't keen on pizza, but I love pizza. So I might just, although William works at a pizza place, William would eat pizza every day if we let him. So I might actually suggest that we just order pizza in. And then that'll be a nice Friday evening. And then I can sit on the sofa while Lawrence is out. I mean, he won't be home late. And yes, that'll be nice. I'm back. It's 2:45. I'm very tired. I've been out since this morning, since I spoke to you in the car. So I met Linda, had a coffee, had a quick run around the shops because I did need to buy a couple of things, and then hopped straight in the car, drove over to the lunchroom, and I met Natalie and Bernadette. We had a lovely lunch. I had chicken BLT, and they gave us nachos on the side, which was very nice. So had lunch, caught up on life. I've not seen Bernadette since we went to Marrakesh, which was March, I think. And I'm home now, so I think at this point, well, I can show you super quickly what I bought. Nothing interesting, but I needed makeup pads. And then my trusty Old Faithful, I have used this for years. They've repackaged it, the Chamomile Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. It was always in a white bottle. I've used this 30 years, I think now. Swear by it. Even I can take my eye makeup off, even waterproof. And it just cuts through everything. I can leave my contact lenses in. It's amazing stuff. So, yes. And then the other thing I seem to be having problems with my mascara at the moment as well. By the end of the afternoon, my eyes are sore, and I've been trying different mascaras, so I'm giving another one a go. This is a waterproof one by Rimmel. Wow Wings. Scandalous Eyes. Scandalous Eyes, Wow Wings. I don't know. It was the only waterproof one they had in the shop, so I'll give it a go. I'm curious what the... couldn't see what the applicator, the wand was, because I don't like those plastic ones. I like the bushy brush ones. Shall we have a quick look, because I'll be using it probably tomorrow. Let's have a look. What have we got? It's one of those plasticky ones, although it's rounded, so not too bad. Okay, not happy. That's all my purchases. I think this evening, I didn't mention Lawrence is off out for dinner, so we're going to order takeaway. I think I mentioned that already. So at this point, I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog because I've got to figure out what I've been waffling about all week, as usual. I'm feeling a bit higher, but I've got boots on there so high, so I don't feel like I'm stood at the normal height. But anyway, if it is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you so much. Last I checked, it could have gone down again. I don't know, something goes up and down all the time, but last I checked, the channel, we'd made 1,500 of us. So thank you. If you're new, thank you for joining. Let me know how you found the channel, and I hope you've all enjoyed spending a bit of your time with my week while I've been waffling away. And if you're an OG, a returning viewer, thanks for coming back, guys. Thanks for all your lovely comments on last week's vlog and the words of encouragement. And yeah, I just had a little blip in the road, but I feel I'm all right now. I'm back on it again. And don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, maybe you want to help and grow those numbers. That would be awesome. And if you want to say hello in the comments box below, I read every single one and chat amongst yourselves. It's always nice. As I said, it is a little community and we're all friends here. So yes, feel free to waffle amongst each other. Or yourselves, I should say. Right, I'm going to go. Take care, stay safe, have a great week ahead, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.